morning, Titans. Today is Friday, January 26th. I'm Brian Robinson.
And I'm Alex Huddleston. On today's show, we'll tell you about the computer club visit to Olive Grove yesterday.
And we've got varsity boys basketball highlights.
Sounds great. Let's get to today's news. The Computer Science Club met students at Olive Grove Elementary School yesterday, giving presentations about the science technology. Reporters Daniel Rakuba and Eric Padilla tagged along on the field trip to file this story.
Some students from the Computer Science Club visited Olive Grove Elementary School to talk with the kids about coding.
Fourth and fifth grade classes, showing them what code is, explaining what computer science is to them, and letting them experience what is probably the first time for most of them. So it's really fun. We let them play with games that have to do with movies they've seen, like Frozen and Minecraft and things like that. So they get to experience how to code, and we get to talk to them about high school and hopefully encourage them to take these sort of classes when they're in high school.
So, Grove Elementary and share some of their passion with computer science and programming with fourth and fifth graders. These are programming opportunities for young people to be able to engage in block-based, to share that passion that they have in computer science with some really excited fourth and fifth graders. It was really fun to see their passion for life and learning. It was really cool.
Channel 5, Titan TV News, Eric Padilla, Daniel Rakuba.
Band student senior Angel Hernandez and Jeremy Siegel, junior Diana Cinco, and sophomore Kellen Sanchez have made it into the prestigious Capital Section Honor Band. Reporters Smith Mahangos and I talked to the members about their experience.
And it requires students to audition, and only a select few amount of students, based on their musical talents, get selected into this organization to perform during a weekend. The goal for Honor Band is to offer an even more sophisticated version of concert band that is like, it's usually led by a professor of a college or a more adept musician or conductor, and it offers a more advanced musical experience than normal high schools will. I believe that Honor Band does help with especially music in the future, because the conductors usually they give you more insight on what the future can hold, and your peers around you are also Honor Band students, so they can help you, guide you and what you want to do in the future, because the students in the Honor Band range from freshmen to seniors.
And they would see and place our chair based on the line audition. Well, it teaches you to be passionate about music and to know music better through like a personal and intimate way. Not to make it sound weird, but it teaches you to love it and like to really see music from different perspectives, not just when you see it at school all the time.
If you wanted to try out for the NHS talent show but missed the audition, don't worry. NHS is holding a second audition on February 1st after school in room A206. Go become a Titan star.
Senior Gabe Thomas was a star receiver for the varsity football team this year. However, even though the football season is over, his is still going. Reporters Alex Ross and Alex Huddleston talked to Thomas about his last high school game.
It's called the Optimist Shriners All-Star Game. It's a game where coaches select the best players out of the country or area around there, and then they all get nominated, and then other coaches select them too, so the best players get picked to play in the All-Star Game. It's at Sac State on January 27th at 6 p.m. I was selected because I made the All-Metro honorable mention, so then at the film and decided which players should make the
Winter Ball is tomorrow, and if you want your ticket as cheap as possible, get them now. Tickets are $15 with ASB and $20 without. Tickets go up to $25 at the door, so get them now.
Reporters Vincent Parker and Roman Mokov went and caught up with Key Club member Pearl Doan to find out what they've been up to.
So right before break, what we did was a lot of Key Clubbers kind of gathered together in the Antelope Library, and we all brought a food item to make sandwiches. And together we just made sandwiches for a good hour. And with that we made 260 sandwiches and donated it to 2 different food banks. Today, what we have is we're actually going to our Kiwanis branch, which is the club that actually sponsors our own Key Club, and we're just going to be telling them about what Key Club is like. And this Saturday, we're going to be going to Wood Creek, and we're going to meet with the rest of the Key Clubs in the Roseville area, which is our division, and we're going to be selecting our new Lieutenant Governor, which is basically like the Key Club president of the entire Roseville area.
Last Thursday, the boys varsity basketball team faced off against the Wildcats of Whitney High School, getting the win 60-59 in overtime. I was with reporter Alex Ross at the game. Here's the highlights. Last Thursday, the boys varsity basketball team played Whitney in a close rivalry game. The Titans started off strong with a huge lead in the first half, but having to fight in the second half, winning 60-59 in overtime. Now let's watch this clip as sophomore Coleman Hawkins somehow makes his layup by basically throwing it at the backboard. Hawkins had a couple three-pointers as well. One was even a buzzer beater to end the first half. Senior Cameron Warrens had 2 dunks in wide open court. However, he was not the only one up in the kitchen, as Hawkins had a posterizing dunk also. Alexander Huddleston, Channel 5 Titan TV News.
The National Society of Black Engineers is having a pre-club meeting after school in room CTE2 on February the 5th. Well, that's all for this week. Alex, got any plans for this weekend?
No, but I heard it might be someone's birthday.
And I heard the show was over. Have a great Friday, Titans.
And an even better weekend.